Pioneers turn it over on the throw-in. And here's the Bulldogs in transition. The reverse layup by Deami Starks was fine for wearing those kind of sneaks.
He wasn't fined for touching the ball in the last play of the Super Bowl.
Deami Starks trying to shake away from Gaetano.
Wow.
Fade away. What a shot. Deami game. And Bryant has the possession after the offensive rebound and another fade here in Connecticut. Kane Broom from downtown, in and out. Evan Kelly.
Wow.
Uncontested. Foul zone with 9 to shoot. Kicks out for Kelly. Dumping out underneath. Jordan Allen leading the lead.
Good find to Allen. Unable to finish.
He was on the fast break. That was Glowiak who gave him the look. Meanwhile, Joe O second with 15. Foul zone, one of the best blockers in the league. Jordan Allen was in, but he could not finish. Coster the kick out. From the wing for 3. That's
so you go with a smaller group and you see what you can do, and if it's going to help your speed, terrific, but they have to convert.
Jordan Allen converts. Any good looks in recent memory, other than the 2 inside by Allen. That's a basket. Moves to Garvin. Finds Starks for 3, and that is good.
The second hash, pivoted, turned, and came out, and Kane Broom was stuck in there. Kane Broom just made up.
Gaetano trying to sneak through the screen, finds Barnett, the teardrop, and the bank shot. In timeout. Garvin, strong. And Gaetano flips it back out for Broom. Good ball moving inside. Jordan Allen, the left of the
I'm thinking of the 2002 New Jersey Nets right now.
Evan Kelly,
play.
And 1. Out to the top for Starks. Coster up and under on Nowitzki. Good, and ring Saturday.
No.
Coster feed the big guy. Underneath for a reverse lay-in for big plays. Gaetano turns it over, feeding the paint, flipping up the lob. Here's Garvin kicking back out. McLaughlin a 3. And now the game is starting to slip away. The Pioneers desperately need a basket. Glowiak from deep is good. Boy, Gaetano into the game. Glowiak inside for Jordan Allen. Drop step and a jump. Good and 1. Jordan Allen. 9. And a steal. Forced by Broom. It's Evan Kelly. Underneath for Kane Broom. Reverse lay-in.
They're to be furious with that effort. You only have 2 timeouts now, and you're on the road. You wasted a timeout, and you didn't even get a shot off it. Gaetano.
With 3.5 to play. And the Pioneers down by 5. Will drive. Underneath for Jordan Allen. Good! And 1! Big fist pump. Jordan Allen. He goes to the line, and with 15 to shoot and 1:36 to go in regulation. It's Glowiak making the drive. Glowiak off the window, no good. Evan Kelly, the shot clock and the game clock. Coster feeds Starks. You know they're going to look to Deami Starks. The fadeaway jumper. Starks hit it. Gaetano, Kane Broom, Jordan Allen, Steve Glowiak.
It's going to be a 3.
8 seconds. Gaetano from downtown has tied the game. Phil Gaetano ties it. Bryant into the front court. It's Starks moving it underneath for Allen gives it to Glowiak. Steve Glowiak the take and the make. Steve Glowiak falling out of bounds and 1. Gaetano gets the pick. Finds Evan Kelly underneath the backdoor cut and the Evan Kelly makes his move. Kelly, it's good, and 1, Evan Kelly.
Yeah, thanks, Randy. Phil, I think the thing that is on everyone's mind is 12.1 seconds left. We inbound the ball down 3. You pull up from Ridgefield and take that 3. Talk about what was going through your mind. Was that the designed play? Just drive me through that last 12 seconds.
Coach drew up a play, and he said, that wasn't the play. He drew up a play for Steve to get a shot, but he said, Phil, if they're off of you, just come down and shoot it. So the kid backed off a little bit, and we had to get a shot off, so luckily I made it.
Down 17, this is your largest come-from-behind victory of the year. Your previous one was against Fairleigh Dickinson at 9, also a win in overtime. Talk about the mental toughness that you guys displayed tonight to come through and get that victory down 17.
I thought in the first half we didn't battle. We weren't very tough, and coach really lit into us at halftime and really challenged us. And I think we responded in the second half. Everybody pulled together, total team effort. Everybody made plays. We got a lot tougher, and we had a good second half.
A career shot for Phil Gaetano, a career day for Jordan Allen, his teammate. Thanks, Phil. Great shot. We bring Jordan Allen in. Jordan, your largest point total of your career, including Hofstra. Talk about what you were able to do today that really dictated your team's pace and kind of positioned you guys for a big comeback down 17.
Well, I wanted to be aggressive. My teammates were looking for me. That's part of it. And the second part was we just running the plays that coach was telling us to run, listening to him, his calls, and we pulled out the win today.
There was a time where you got fouled going up for a three-point play. You made the basket, and then you kind of huddled everybody together, and you kind of led into them. You guys were down 12 at the time. Talk about kind of what you had to do off the court in terms of kind of the motivation that you gave your guys to keep everyone together for this victory.
Well, it's not an individual effort. You know what I mean? You kind of see me rally all the guys together because I know we can't do this thing by ourselves. We got to do it together, and that was the whole point of me bringing everybody together. And as you can see, we pulled out the win, and it doesn't say one name on the scoreboard. It says Sacred Heart Men's Basketball, and that's what we stand for.
Congratulations, Jordan. Great job, great effort tonight. And we're going to bring in Coach Latina now. Coach Latina obviously had to position his guys a certain way at the half after a first half that definitely didn't go the way you drew it up. Down 14 going into the half. You were down 17 at one point. And talking to Jordan and Phil about how this is the largest come-from-behind victory in Sacred Heart men's basketball in years, and the largest one of this year, obviously, 17 points. What did you consistently hammer home to your guys to make sure that they understood that this was palatable?
Well, I thought we played terribly. They played great. And I thought we got out-toughed, which was very disappointing. So at the half, it was probably one of the first times all year where I challenged. I said, hey, fellas, we're getting out-toughed here. You guys got to be tougher. We made one little adjustment defensively, which did help. I said, but this is not about adjustments. This is about toughness. This is about pride. And I think our guys showed great toughness in the second half, great pride, and I'm so proud of them. I mean, the win validates their toughness and their pride. But even if we had lost that game, they showed such great toughness and pride. So I'm so happy for them. I'm happy for our seniors. We made some plays, and hopefully we can go from here.
This is a time where you figure out who's a contender, who's a pretender in the conference. A big February win like this, what does this do to your confidence down the stretch?
Well, confidence is a big part of it, but you know what? We got 6 games left. Just like we said going into we need to be 1-0 today. We don't need to be 6-0. All right, you have to be 1-0. So on Thursday, we got to be 1-0 on Thursday. We play a terrific Mount St. Mary's team who took it to us here. We got to be 1-0 on Thursday. We got to focus on that. We can't, because when you look at too much the big picture, you can get a little overwhelmed. Oh, we got Mount St. Mary's. We got these guys next. How are we going to win these games? Where if you focus on the task, you give yourself the best chance. So we really got to focus on that. I have no idea who we're playing after the Mount. The only reason I know the Mount is because that scout report was on my desk this morning, because that's how we do it. It's on the game day I get the scout report. So we got to focus on one game and play our heart out, because the one thing that we've learned in this league, we came back from 18 down and won. We've lost from 18 up. Games are never over in this league. Right? You got to play for 40 minutes. In this case, we had to play for 45, and we did that.
You guys have been able to go up and down your bench this season and really call upon almost anybody. In years past, that maybe hasn't been the case. Talk about how proud you are to be able to go to the bench and at any moment bring in a Jordan Allen, bring in a Tevin Falzone, bring in a Kane Broom. It doesn't matter who you call upon. It seems like somebody's going to get it done, and these guys really trust each other.
Guys have done a good job being mentally tough, being prepared. Throw another one. Chris Robinson, how many times has he sparked us? A guy that hasn't played much. So we've tried to focus on, you got to be ready when your number's called, because you might not get another chance, and Jordan obviously was tremendous today. So, but other guys really stepped up. I thought Phil really controlled the game in the second half. I've really challenged him because I felt like he was thoroughly outplayed by McLaughlin, and I thought in the second half and overtime it was completely in the reverse, and that's why we won the game. That was a big part of it.
Sacred Heart with a big come-from-behind victory, 17 points down. They're 1-0 today, and that's all Coach cares about. Randy, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Rob.